All right, guys, this is day 2 of our daily updates from the floor. We are draining the fluid out of our legs and giving a quick update. Today is Friday, May 1st, 2026, and we had a pretty strong day today. It was a script review day followed by lots of calls. For a little bit of context, I am in a season right now of basically triple and some may say quadruple the work of the typical days that I would have as a founder. Because you have like the first prong of work is like the actual work that I would do on a day-to-day basis as a founder. That's like sales, managing the team, sitting in the normal seats that I'll sit in. We also no longer have our post-production manager as of recent, which we're hiring for, and also a script writer position that is open with us. So I'm actively playing both of those roles. And we onboarded 3 new employees for other seats this week, one being my executive assistant, one video editor, and then a social media analyst. So training them has also been taking up a fair bit of my time as well, because like if we do a bad onboarding as I'm learning, that leads to not the best outcomes for the team members. So it's really important to be putting that work in. Today, I almost didn't even get an opportunity to go outside. It is 9:46, and we were pretty much sat down at the desk all day. I ended up going outside around 6:30 p.m., and I just went and answered all of my messages out there. But we had 2 interviews today for post-production manager. Both of them were pretty quality candidates. I think they're definitely better than anyone we've had in the role before, but just given the situation and what's happened over the past couple weeks with us parting ways with specific team members, I'm definitely getting a little bit more disciplined on our hires. So it's not going to be just like, oh yeah, like this person's kind of good, like they seem to have good energy. I'm being very disciplined when it comes to the hiring process, and the process that we're using is the one I learned from acquisition.com last time I was there, which is basically you have your screening interview at first, which is the ones that I was doing today, just to like make sure it's a thumbs up from both parties, where it's like, hey, yeah, this makes sense. We've now put a face to the name. You don't think we're total weirdos. We don't think you're a total weirdo. Next is the culture interview. So it's where you like ask specific questions to see how well this person is aligned with your company's values. The way that I like to do this is putting people in different situations amongst the company. So like things that are happening on a day-to-day basis, just like plop them into a situation, see how they would react. Because if you say like, are you hungry and ready to work hard? Yes. Okay, you're hired. It's like, it's not the best way to go about it. So I found, because that's what I used to do, is I'd kind of just like put words in people's mouths for them. Like, hey, you seem to be really hard working. Yeah, for sure. And then it's like something's happened. So it's like putting people in situations in live time. So what I did today was reviewed a bunch of scripts in the morning, prepped for these calls, worked on our process. So like as I was writing or reviewing some of the scripts, I was like, ooh, this is a good idea to add to a process. This is a good idea to add to our process. One of the things when it comes to mapping processes that I've learned recently is like you have to just get the V1 on the board. So you have like your V1, aka current state process, and then you have your desired state process. So team can follow the current state and see it visually, and then also know where the desired state is so that we can all work towards it and know like where the specific choke points are. So we've got that in play now, and I've been adding to it just about every week. And it's honestly a blessing in disguise, me being in the trenches in this post-production and script writing role, because now I get to build better processes, systems, and protocols for the next person that comes on board. So we ended up, for our calls today, we had interview and then 2 like discovery calls. So like me and new referrals talking about social media, how we could potentially be able to help. And then after that was my debrief call with my EA, who it's his first week. Just wrapped up his first week. Dude's been absolutely crushing it. Then we had a client onboarding, which he joined before as well. Then we had another interview with post-production manager, and then we had another discovery call, and then we did another debrief. So overall, really strong day. Then after that, I just triaged all my messages, made a to-do list, completed all those to-dos, and now I'm laying on the floor doing a YouTube update for what got done today. So generated a bit of new business, interviewed some people, worked on our processes, and it's not quite 10 p.m. yet, so that's a solid win. So I'm going to upload this and head to bed because we have set up all of our tabs, all of our context for tomorrow to go and crush it. I'll see you there.